Welcome to Journey to a New World, a game that focuses on early European exploration of North America. People have always explored the world around them. In the late 1400s, European countries were competing against each other to claim land in the newly discovered North American continent. Imagine the year is 1490. And you have just been commissioned by Spain to travel to Asia to trade for spices. Is it possible to get east by traveling west? You will face many obstacles along the way. Stay focused and use the tools provided to be successful. Will you and your crew unlock the box in time and retrieve the map that leads to the Northwest Passage? For this game, you will be using all of the items in the BreakoutEDU kit, and you will also need a globe and a calculator for students to use. Set your locks to the following combinations. The 3-digit lock should be set to 443. The 4-digit lock should be set to 1492. The directional lock should be set to down, right, down, left, right, and the letter lock should be set to the word water. You may want to pause the video now so that you can set your locks. For this game, you are going to need to print a collection of various resources. I laminated the Explorer picture cards with the dates of exploration and the puzzle pieces for the key lock so that they can be reused. You will need to print and cut out the Explorer biography cards and then print the Crack the Code page and the calculator riddle page. Students will need to be able to write on these. The last thing you will need to print out is the QR code. Display the Explorer picture cards around the room. Tape the QR code to a globe. Mine will be taped between Europe and North America, and tape or place your key on or near a world map. Inside your large BreakoutEDU box, put the We Broke Out and the Stranded at Sea signs, then lock the box with the hasp, the 4-digit lock, the directional lock, letter lock, and key lock. You are going to put the puzzle pieces for the key lock inside the small box and then lock it with the 3-digit lock. You will use the invisible ink pen to highlight 3 numbers on the Explorer biography cards. You will highlight the number 4 in the Columbus information, the number 4 in the DeSoto information, and the number 3 in the Cartier information. Read students the story and give them an envelope containing the Explorer biography cards, the calculator riddle page, and the Crack the Code page, along with the UV light. Students could work on solving the directional lock, 4-digit lock, letter lock, or 3-digit lock in any order. However, the 3-digit lock will lead them to opening the small box. To get the numbers for the 3-digit lock, students will have to read the Explorer biography cards. Eventually, they will try the UV light on the cards and realize the numbers 4, 4, and 3 have been highlighted. This is the code to unlocking the small box. Once students unlock the small box, they will find puzzle pieces that, when assembled, say, "The key to your success lies in using a map." This should lead them to the key, which is placed on or near a map in the classroom. The Crack the Code page uses math where students have to find the numerical value for each navigational tool. If they start with the compass, because there are 4, and the row totals 4, they will know that the value of the compass is 1. Then they can figure out the astrolabe because they'll take the total of the row, which is 20, and subtract 2 for the two compasses. Then they can figure out what number plus itself equals 18. So the astrolabe is 9. The sandglass would be the next tool to figure out in row 2. They have a compass and an astrolabe, which totals 10. The row equals 18, so the sandglass must be 4. The last symbol to decipher is the cross staff, and if they put the value of the others, 1 plus 4 plus 9, which is 14, then subtract that from 16, the cross staff is 2. They will have to put the numbers in the correct order to get 1492 or 1492. The explorer picture cards and date of their most famous exploration are hung around the room. Below each date is a directional arrow. The students have to put the dates in order to get the code for the directional lock. The calculator riddle might be the hardest for students to figure out. They will get the numbers for the calculation from the explorer biography cards. So the years that Cabot, Balboa, De Soto, Columbus, Hudson, and Cartier made their famous expeditions. 1492, 1497, 1513, 1534, 1539, and 1609. It says multiply that number by the number of them that were searching for a Northwest Passage. There were 4 out of the 6 that were searching for the Northwest Passage. Add the number of miles that Cartier traveled up the St. Lawrence River. That's 1,000. Plus, add the number of crew members that went with Columbus on his first trip twice. So that means they need to put 90 plus 90. Add the number of miles Hudson traveled up the Hudson River, 150. Add the number of ships that De Soto took to Florida. And when they enter all of this into the calculator, they get 38,076. This is probably the trickiest part. The students will get 38,076, and then they'll be like, now what? But they have to turn the calculator upside down and see that those numbers now spell out the word globe. This will lead the students to the globe in the room, where they will find a QR code that when scanned reads, explorers traveled the globe in search of a blank route to Asia. They should know that it was a water route, and now they have the word water for the letter lock. When students open the BreakoutEDU box, they will find 2 signs. Hopefully, you will post a picture of your group with the We Broke Out sign. But even if they didn't break out in time, please post pictures on Twitter of your group with the Stranded at Sea sign. I hope you enjoyed this game. Thank you.